putting this meeting on recording, and I'm going to share my laptop screen with you guys. This is the small basic environment on which we are going to code. So as every one of you know about this thing, that this is the edit window, this is the help area, this is the tools bar over here, and this is the title bar. Okay. So first of all, we are going to open up a new document. How can we open a new document in small basic? Let me just close this document, which is right now there. So if you want to open a new document, if you want to open a new file in your small basic environment, on your small basic environment, you can hit this button. Okay, there is a button with name new right at the top left corner of the window. When you will hit this button, automatically a new file is going to get open like this.
Namaste, sir.
Okay. And what is the Namaste beta? What is the title of this
Namaste, sir.
new Namaste beta? Please put yourself on mute. Please put yourself on mute. So right now the title of this new document that we are seeing is untitled because we haven't saved it yet. Okay. So first of all, we will be writing a program here in this edit window of this new document, and after that we will be executing it. And once we are done with getting the output, once we are done with seeing the output of the program, we will learn how can we save this program on our desktop. So if I want to print the name of your class on the text window, that is on the output window. So as I've told you in the previous class, this is the keyword that we will use. This is the code that we will use. Text window. Now, if I want to write down your class's name, what is the property or what is the code that I need to define the edit window for the same? Either I can make use of this write, or else I can make use of this write line, so as to print this thing. Okay, whatever I'm going to enclose, whatever I'm going to define in between these two inverted commas, so as to print this thing on the text window, on the output window, I can make use of this write line code. Grade 6 Gyan Daini. Okay, so what is the code that I have written on the text window? It's text window dot write line brackets grade 6 Gyandaini. Now this thing is in between the double inverted commas, right? It is in between the double inverted commas. So this is what the rule you have to follow if you want to get a printout, if you want to see this text getting reflected on the output window. Now, once you're done with writing the code of your program, how can you execute it? Execution means how can you run your program and test your program? What is the output you're going to get from the code you have written in the edit window? So there are two ways of executing your program, or else there are two ways of running your program and testing your program. What are the two ways? The first method is to hit this run button that is present in the tools panel. If you will hit this run button, you will be able to access the output window on which you will be able to see the output of the code that you have written in the edit window. See, this is the output. Okay. Now, what is the second way? The second way is to press F5. F5 is a shortcut key for running a code you have written on your edit window of small basic environment. Okay, to check out its output, just press F5 and automatically you are going to get redirected on this text window, on this output window, where you will be able to see the output of the code you have written in the edit window. Okay, so these are the two ways in which you can check out the output. You can run the code you have written in the edit window. Fine. So we are done with two topics. how can we open a new document using this new file option present in the right top left corner of this environment? And how can we run a code we have written in this edit window? Using two methods we have done that. First is by pressing F5 key, and the second way is to click this tap this button, and automatically your code is going to run, and it is going to, you will come across the output window where you will be able to see the output. This is what we have learned till now. Once you are done with writing the code of your program, the required code, if you want to save the program on your computer, how can you do that? So for that, you can make use of this save option. Okay, there is a tool with name save present in this toolbar panel. You just have to click on this save button, and what is going to happen? Automatically, you are going to come across a screen which will show you a location which is there on your computer. Okay, now if suppose you want to save your program on your desktop, so you have to select the desktop first, and after that, if you want to store your program in a particular folder, how can you do that? You can create a folder if you want. Right click here. Okay, come on this new option, and then come on this folder option. When you click on this folder option, automatically a new folder will get created. Now I'm going to name it as small. For now, I'm naming it as small. So inside this folder, I'm going to save my program. So this is an empty space inside this folder right now because we have nothing in the folder we have created. Now let's give a specific name to the program we have made. So right now I'm giving it, let's say, first. Okay, this is the name that I am giving to my program, and this is the name with which I am saving my program inside this small folder present on the desktop. Okay, now in place of this untitled, earlier a text untitled was getting reflected over here. Now the title has changed to first.sb. So it means that this file is present on our computer with this name first.sp, and this is the location where this file is actually saved. It is saved on in the C drive inside a folder users. We have got another folder with name Dell, and there is a folder called desktop with name desktop inside this Dell folder, and again there is a folder named small on this desktop in which this first.sb is saved. So this is the complete location. This is the file path. This is the path of the file of our program. Okay, now let's close this program. If I want to open the program that I have saved on my computer, how can I do that? So for opening an existing program, a program that you have created, if you want to open it, the program that you have created and saved it on your computer, if you want to open it again in the small basic environment, so the tool, or you can say the option you need to make use of, is this open option. Click on this option, and now come on the location of the file. Where we saved the file, can anyone tell me? Where did we save the file?
In the
In
folder.
That
small,
is absolutely right.
folder.
Now
Small.
please,
Folder with the name
absolutely right,
first.
dear. Please put yourself on mute now. All of you, please put yourself on mute. Thank you very much for giving the answer, dear. Now let's come inside this small folder, and here you will be able to see a file with name first.sb. Now what is this SB telling us? What is this SB indicating?
Small basic. Small
Absolutely
basic.
right. It is telling us that it is a small basic file. Any file which has got an extension .sb at the end. It is a small basic file. It is a file which you can open on your small basic IDE. Okay, now let's select this file and hit this open button and see what are we going to get. So we are able to open the file in the small basic environment, the file which we created some while back. Okay, now comes the last thing. How can you share your work? How can you share your code with your friends, with public who is present, who is there on internet? So the first thing that you have to do, you have to open small basic environment on your laptop. Okay, you should have internet connectivity. You should have the access to internet on the device on which you are
Sir,
working.
have you marked my attendance?
Beta, just give me a short moment. I am explaining something to you guys. Please don't interrupt me in between. Okay, I will come back to your question after some time. Let me just finish up with the topics that I want to cover in this lecture, and after that, I will come back on the question you have asked. So, what you have to do, you have to first open the small basic environment on your laptop. Okay, this is the online platform, online small basic platform. Now what you have to do, you have to come on your small basic offline environment. Okay, this is the offline platform, this is a software which is there on my laptop. Now you can share it with your friends. The code that you have written in the edit window, you can share it with your friends, provided you have internet connectivity on the device you're working. Besides, you have the access to this website, small basic website. Now, once you are done with opening this website on your browser, uh, you have to hit this publish button. Let's see what are we going to get as an output if we will hit this publish button. So it is going to take some time for this platform to publish your work on online. So what is this written over here? Your program was published to the web. So the program that we have created, that we have written over here in this edit window, it has got published successfully on the web. Now we can access that program we have written through this link. Okay, that is getting reflected here in this dialog box. Now when you will click this link, automatically you are going to get redirected on this small basic platform, where you will be able to see the program that you have written in the edit window of your offline platform. So what does this mean? It means that your program is online right now. And if you want to show your program, your codes to anyone, you just have to share this link, the link that you will that is getting reflected over here in this dialog box with your friends. When they will tap on the link on their phones, they will be able to access the code you have written in the edit window. Is this thing
Sir,
clear to every one of you?
sir, can
Now
I ask
please
a
go
thing?
ahead.